Several months after the landmark beach resort was demolished, the most iconic beach resort in the country. Now, the CEO of the facility, Paul Onwadibe, has come forth to shed more light about the demolition. Remember that we were told that the resort was demolished because it falls right into the way of the federal government proposed coastal highway. Shockingly, months after Landmark was demolished, we learned that the federal government abandoned the plan to continue with the initial road plan, as it would affect the submarine cables along the waterfront. This is coming after the demolition of several significant businesses and homes, including the Landmark Beach Resort. Hearing the CEO speak today with so much zest left tears gushing out of my eyes. Please, let's watch the clips together.
We were issued a 7-day notice. To be fair, it probably took another 2 or 3 months before it came.
So there was no meeting?
Till today, nobody picked up the phone, called me, or wrote to me personally and said, here's the issue you have, here's what's going to happen. But that site we bought in 2006, 18 years ago, and we paid $17 million in 2006. We borrowed $30 million to develop that beach. The pain and the hurt is that we spent $30 million developing the infrastructure on that beach. But the biggest tragedy of this were the businesses that were affected by the losses of revenue. We had a beach hotel and people were sleeping in the hotel when the demolition started. We didn't have time to take the fridges from the rooms, the TVs from the walls, the mattresses from the beds, the pictures on the walls. We didn't have time to take the plates from the kitchen. There were guests in the pool. There were over 160,000 members of the beach. And someone has decided, or a set of people have decided, that a road infrastructure project is more important than socio-economic activity along that 700-kilometer coastline. Look, unfortunately, I was the first kilometer.
Were you compensated for this?
Not a penny. Till date, we haven't been compensated.
Is there a promise?
Nobody has written to me and promised.
You had him right. After spending billions of naira on the beach, they couldn't even wait for them to save some of their appliances at the resort. Some guests were still lodging at the hotel when the demolition started. What about hundreds of jobs that were lost? What about the funeral and premium comforts Landmark gives its people? If this is not wickedness, now somebody tell me what is happening in this country of ours. Or is it because the CEO is an Igbo man and thought the political witch hunting of Igbo businesses and investment in Lagos? So we are alleging that the place was possibly demolished because of Eco Atlantic City, and that Landmark stands to gain more after Eco Atlantic City is completed. There is sense in it though. And to think that it was an Igbo man that was used to demolish this said property leaves a sour taste in our mouth. CEO Paul, it is a pity. I believe that you would bounce back better and stronger. Yadeba, namaste.